What's happening, guys? It's Clarky Games. Now, before we start this new Let's Play, I just want to really quickly just talk to you guys. As you may have noticed recently, I've kind of stopped posting Little Inferno videos. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the game and I really want to carry on with it. However, I've had loads of problems with the game, unfortunately. Every time I would go to record a new video, the game would crash and it just really got to a point where I don't know what to do. So I probably am gonna, uninstall the game, then download it. If I have to, replay it if it's means it's gonna work. As soon as I get that fixed, they will definitely be coming back as well. And also, you may have noticed I'm kind of focusing on Portal a bit more, and mainly just Portal. But I want to go back to mixing videos up again and posting new random videos. The video posted a few days ago was DLC Quest, which was really fun to play, and it was quite nice to have something different instead of playing Portal all the time, because, the same videos sometimes, nice to have a bit of a change. So let's go with our new Let's Play. Today I am playing the Stanley Parable, which I am so excited about. If you haven't already seen, I've already played the demo for this game, which you can click right here.
Oh, no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this...
So, yeah, let's get started. Before we start, I must put on my lucky panda hat. Hell yeah. Let's go! I have my face in the camera again. I know some videos I have my face in it and some videos I don't have my face in it. It can get a bit confusing, but I'm definitely going to try and keep my face in the camera now so you guys can see my pretty face. Cool, so let's start the game. I'm so excited. Let's go!
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I haven't got the subtitles on.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Oh, it's the narrator.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on the keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day, every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-eating, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Really?
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay then, so I guess we move. So that was the introduction of the Stanley Parable. Let's get cracking. Oh wow, look at this graphic. These graphics are pretty cool. Okay, dokie. So he said go out of the office. Let's go, I guess.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Right, so I guess we got to go to the meeting room, correct? Where is the meeting room? Is it this one? Nope. Okie doke. And try not to walk into the walls while we're at it as well. I don't like how there's just whiteness. Oh god. Jeez, I shouldn't have done that. That's bright. Is this room open? Nope, it's closed. Okay, thank you for that. Closed. Closed. Closed.
Stanley clicked
Closed.
on literally every single door in the office because he doesn't pick up well on cues from his environment.
It's because I clicked on all the doors, isn't it? I was checking, narrator. Gosh. I'm checking to see if there's any doors unlocked, because you never know. Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Left. So that is this way. I hope. I got it wrong. Oopsies. This is some huge office. I don't think I've ever been in an office this big before. No. No. Okay then.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting
Feeling a wave
fired.
of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Okay, so I'm guessing it's this way, correct? Hence why this door is open. We see, we can go. I told you there was a door we would be able to unlock. Didn't I?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
This door must have opened for a reason, so I'm guessing there might be something in here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Stop lying to me, narrator. I know there's got to be a reason in here somewhere.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
Well, I've interacted with the door. Does that count?
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yes, I am.
Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I
Please
want to
offer me some
know.
explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
I want to know if there's something I can press in here or do something in here. No.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
Yeah, but it was unlocked. Every other door was not unlocked.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
Okay, maybe he's right. Maybe there is nothing in here. But I'm
Stanley
quite...
was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That is a lie. Stanley isn't, okay? I would know because I'm
I've come to a
Stanley.
very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead.
No, I'm not. I'm still here. I'm moving, see?
Explored it a bit, and we're just about to leave
do that
because
next
there's
video.
nothing here. When a physical melody of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard. In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it
I'm
begins
dead.
to decompose.
Are you happy now?
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. He or she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
What are you shush phone? Gosh. I was just thinking, what if someone actually had died on their computer, right? And it was saying that, and someone was to walk in with the narrator saying that. That would be quite freaky, not gonna lie. Also, did you like my acting dead part there? thought it was pretty sick. I'm such a good actor. I'm really not. Okay, maybe we should do what he says. Let's just go in the hallway.
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
You're not very nice, narrator. I don't really like you. I thought we were friends.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Neither. Nope. See, you can't blame a girl for being curious and looking at all the doors. Nope, that one's locked too. Okay. Nothing wrong with being curious. Don't like how those doors look by themselves either. It's in here? Nope, locked. Anyone there? No. This is a nice office.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
I do now, you've just told me.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Oh, wow, hello. Can I just say, though, this is one fancy office. If I had an office like this, I wouldn't want to leave. And how comes we don't get offices like this? How come Stanley doesn't have an office like this? Come on. To be fair, he's the boss. Can we play the piano? No. Oh, that sucks. Okay, I guess we better go through here then. What is this? Oh, this is creepy. I don't like that darkness. I'm very scared of the dark. Down in this one? Oh, it's getting real. Get my lucky pen here.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
What is this place? How big
Stanley
is this
walked straight
office?
ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Even though it says escape. Can we, escape? I don't want to be here. I want to escape. I feel the whole point is that Stanley's trying to get out, isn't he?
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Maybe we'll come back to that, I think. I think that's going to take us somewhere completely different.
Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
We do. This is intriguing me more. And I think we should just listen to the narrator for the start. Press this button.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Could you imagine playing video games on this? That'd be so cool. You get like proper good surround sound and everything. Huh. So, we got these little box things. Aha!
monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
That's just creepy. My goodness. That is some creepy stuff right there. What number were we? 487? No, we went 487. I can't remember which room we were in. Oh well. Could you imagine if your boss was actually doing that? That would be... You could get arrested for this. Like, this is scary, man. Let's get out of here.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never.
Oh no, it's too high.
It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yes, we will. Mind control. That's some creepy stuff. Right, how the heck do we turn this off? Not down here. I just wanted to walk down here because I thought it looked pretty cool. How do we turn it off? Nope. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Nope. Okay. Down here, I'm guessing.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
What happens if I press on? Let's go off anyway.
Blackness
I don't like
and a
it.
rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know.
Oh,
It was
this is
perhaps
pretty.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
Oh, this is really pretty.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Aw, that's sweet. Is that it, though? That can't be it. Achievement unlocked, beat the game. And we're back. Okay, then. So.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So there must be different endings to this game. I see. What if we go... Let's go completely against the narrator now.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's go to the right, I think.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
I am going to test every single one of these doors. Even if it kills me, I will find a door that is open.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
It's a nice room. But let's carry on.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
So that one? Nah, we won't take that one. Have a look over here.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This does look oddly familiar though. Didn't we have this in the demo? Or like, we had something similar
Stanley,
in the
I think
demo?
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Who?
She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? My wife? My kids? I don't like the look of that door. That door looks too dark. Looks way too dark in there. Here we go.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Hello? Ooh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right.
We have a wife.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
The death? Press 7 on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Press B.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
No, mate. What if I press 9 instead, huh? Nope.
But in his mind, in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Excited? Press that to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
What the...
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself.
Oh.
But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Fine then, I'll prove you wrong. I won't do it. I ain't gonna press anything. Nope, I refuse to. Do we have to press it, I'm guessing? Oh, fine, I'll press it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here,
we're back in
he's
the office.
electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
To question nothing, okay.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
What?
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried.
Well then, I guess we died. That was a nice ending. Thanks, narrator. Well, I'm going to leave this episode here because, as you can tell, my camera decided to run out of memory space on my SD card. Yay! Fun! Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Stanley Parable. I'm definitely going to be playing more of this game. It's so cool. I really enjoy it, and I love how you can get loads of different outcomes. Wait, hang on. This is different now. But we're going to have to save that till next time, guys. So, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!
Right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first. Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
That scared the life out of me. I don't know why that just scared the life out of me. Oh god.